Hello friends, good evening. So this video is for an assignment of an FTP of Ramanujan College, Delhi. So we are assigned the task to create a video using OBS and to upload it in the YouTube. So it is just a demo video. So my video is on precursors of the English novel. So let me introduce myself first. I am Chandana Das, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Dakshin Kamrup College, Mirza. So this video is based on a PowerPoint presentation which I used earlier in my online classes. So let's start with the presentation now. This video is on the precursors of the English novel, which means before the novel as a form began or came into existence, what works were written which had some relation to the novel or which bore certain attributes of the novel. So let us check it. First is, what is a novel? It is an extended work of fiction written in prose, contains a greater variety of characters than a short story, greater complication of plot, an extended development of milieu, and a more sustained development of character. So a novel is greater than wider in scope than a short story. It has greater complication of plot, which means the novel will be a little bit longer and complicated than a short story. Its plot will have certain twists and turns which will help in moving the story forward. It will have an extended development of milieu, which refers to the physical surroundings, the environment in which the story takes place, and the characters in a novel will be round characters, will develop with the progress of the novel. The term novel is derived from the Italian word novella, which means a short tale in prose. So next up is the beginnings of the English novel. So it is generally believed that the English novel proper began in the 18th century, and the 18th century is also called the age of the novel because of the emergence of the professional novelist and also the rising the readership of the novels, which began in the 18th century, which were a phenomenon of the 18th century England. However, before the 18th century also there were certain experiments in prose which had fictionalized narratives, so which bore certain resemblances to the novel of the present day. For example, in the 16th century, a fictional framework was used by John Lyly in his prose romance Euphues, which serves as the basis for putting together conversation, letters, and other discourses, mainly on the subject of love. The fictional plots are simply basis for Lyly's display of worldly wisdom. So Lyly's Euphues is a work which has many conversations, letters, discourses, mainly bound together by the common subject of love. Since it is bound together by a common subject, the plot is love around which the episodes or the letters or other things in the work they revolve around. So this common plot line, a singular storyline or plot line, is something which was used by Lyly in the 16th century, and this singular storyline or a plot is something which is found in novels as well. Next is Sidney's Arcadia, 1590, which also had certain fictional incident but written in a poetic language. Then Thomas Lodge's Rosalind is another important precursor of the English novel. It is full of soliloquies and dialogues, which are, however, essential components of drama. It also has certain components of the novel. For example, the shift from thread to thread. The smooth movement of the narrative is something which is a quality of the novel and which was found in Rosalind as well. Then Ornithus and Artesia, an extended romance by Emmanuel Ford, also has a novelistic structure. with separate set of episodes forming a single story. Apart from these early precursors, we also have certain travelogues which also had certain attributes of the novel, or which had certain attributes which were borrowed by future novelists. For example, travels of Sir John Mandeville and Thomas Nash's The Unfortunate Traveller are important travel accounts that present their material through the medium of tales. So these travel accounts are important precursors of picaresque novels as such. Picaresque novels are those novels written throughout the 18th century and later also, which revolve around the life of a picaro or a rogue and his adventures through the roads. So a picaro is someone who is never rooted, who wanders from one place to another, and his experiences form part of the narrative. So these travel accounts had this element of experiences gathered in different places, experiences recollected in different places, recollected and written down, which formed part of, or which influenced the picaresque novel and novelists. So travel accounts are also important precursors of the English novel. Then one more allegorical narrative was John Bunyan's The Pilgrim's Progress, which also contains many characteristics of English novel. It is a voyage narrative where the protagonist journeys from the city of destruction to the celestial city. This journey represents a journey of self towards fulfillment, and that is the crux of many early novels like Jane Eyre, Vanity Fair. So this motif of journey, which is also borrowed by future novelists, motif of journey not only of from different places in different places, but a character's journey through to maturity, a Bildungsroman kind of narrative, has been borrowed from Pilgrim's Progress and applied in novels like Jane Eyre. So these are certain early precursors of the English novel when the novel did not take its proper shape, but certain prose narratives were written which had certain elements that would later form the novel as such. These elements gave rise to the English novel and were instrumental in defining certain attributes of the novel. Thank you.